Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? On today's episode of Prove Me Wrong, I have a lot of good things that I want to ask our council. So if somebody could please let them know, I realize they're probably on their lunch break or who knows when they take lunch, but you all need to listen today, okay? Gabe, Eddie, all of you, especially you two. Council, all of you. This is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So this just brings up more questions. Your lack of ability to enforce our codes just makes you think, why? I've been sent numerous messages regarding Apache OG. Apache OG brings up a lot of good points. You know, he brought up my biological father, okay? Let's talk about him. Apache OG, friend me and ask me. Just like I do to everybody else. Ask me. I will answer you. I have nothing to hide. You have these allegations against Edward, against Eddie. Ask me. We'll discuss it. So hopefully someday one of these council members, these elected officials will answer us, will hear us and answer us, because it's their job. We put them there. We didn't put Nelva there. We didn't put Tyner there. Judge Dahl. Oh, no. Sharon, Jamie, all these people that are just creating this hostile work environment for our tribal members. Miss Helen Chavez, that one's a good one, will come up too. All of you doing wrong and then creating this hostile environment for my tribal people who are working. It's funny that all of you just praise on this man. But if he would just answer my questions about who these people were in his past, about how we can save our youth with charcoal, pumping it through them, that they shouldn't overdose on a pill bottle, a whole pill bottle, and then an 8-ball. I mean, these are serious allegations that we need to know about. Let us know that you were never laying in LCMC being pumped full of charcoal to save your life, and then have the audacity to put this huge law and to come down on me so hard for a plant. A plant. Isn't that just plain stupid? I think so. So you all listen, because this Mr. Mrs. whoever, Apache OG, all of you that like to address and comment and say things but don't address me, you know, you can see my face here, right here, my face. I come on all the time. I've given you all my numbers. I tell you, invite me over. Let's do a show. We'll do your show if you want. But ask me to my face. And then you have the nerve to put Geronimo as your profile picture. He wasn't a coward. Geronimo wasn't a coward. Read about him. He stood up to the white man like that. He didn't hide. He stood up to them and he fought them till the very end. You're so funny. All of you faceless people. My neighbor that just likes to text me when she finally gets my phone number. I live right down the street. I see you all pull up. You see me pull up. So Mr. OG, Apache OG brought up and defended Miss Helen Chavez. I'm sorry. I don't care. I do not care. You can sit there and list all of this non-tribal's credentials and it means absolutely nothing to me, because look at our tribal attorney or whatever Nelva was hired to do. Look at her lack of knowledge for our people. She's supposed to be this educated woman, but she's sitting there allowing my rights to be violated. All of our rights to be violated. So you take your education and do what you want with it. But Miss Rainey and Jody has been there for years, and never have I heard of her disrespecting our elders or speaking down to them. Y'all better learn. Y'all better learn. We have a whole section in our code devoted to elders. Section 28, page 136, abuse of an elder and a vulnerable adult. These are our elders. We do not abuse them. We do not take advantage of them. We do not talk down to them. Because without them, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't know the things we know. Miss Chavez, you obviously have no understanding of that kind of respect. So I don't understand why you think you still have a right to be here, but you don't. You do not. Leave. Because I'm still coming, Miss Chavez. Why are you no longer Mrs. Chavez? This person also brought up my bio. I don't know if many of you know me, but my bio and I, that's exactly what we are, bio. Okay, that's it, bio. Ask him. You know, I posted about, I don't know how many months ago. And I said, if the shoe fits at the end, I said, how can you love your people? How can you love your people if you cannot love your own children? I think that shoe fits both. So don't come at me like I'm just defending this man, because no, I tell you all the time. Ask me, I'll ask them. So Mr. Martinez, I hope all of you are watching. Mr. Martinez, it was mentioned that our school lights were installed by you. Let's hear how that went, Mr. Martinez. Eddie, let me hear. Let me hear how that went. Man, shame on all of you. Shame on all of you. If you all have knowledge of how to do something and it betters us, especially our children, don't you think, shoot, I got enough money, I should just do this for our kids. My grandchildren are there, but no. You took. Is this true? You took money? All of you need to answer. I have asked numerous questions. Regarding Gabe. Now Eddie, Ardina. Who else have I mentioned? Frizzell, Tyner, Nelva. Ooh, Nelva, you're such a disappointment. Judge Dahl, you're just a joke. You're literally just period. Joke. That's it. You all council members and all of us, we need to look at this election board, because this person, Apache OG, brought up tribal jobs and being on the council. This is very true. And it's been going on for quite some time. Why do we have council members that hold tribal jobs? Are any of them directors of their positions that they hold for the tribe? Ardina, Gina, and Anthony, do you hold a tribal job? Are you directors for that position? Because we'd like to know. Apache OG brought up good points. How are you your own boss? How is that right? You know, that's why we have this. So we wouldn't have all these questions. So what job are you all going to pick? Because it's got to be either or. Sorry, but it's got to be either or. You can't have two jobs. No. Gabe said so. Our great leader said so. You can't have two jobs. No. So you all need to pick, because it says right here. I told you all I have nothing. You have a question about somebody, bring it to me. We'll ask. Including myself. Ask me what you want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. All of our people out here unemployed, broke, but y'all are out there with 2 jobs. Ooh. Violating our rights again. Ooh. Y'all, all you council members, Eddie, Gabe, Nelva, Tyner, any of you that are in there, all you geniuses that I mention every day, open your tribal code book. Go to page 134, section 22. Let's read that. Let's read what page 134, section 22 talks about. Perjury. That's a big word. It's in our code under crimes, okay? Penalties, crimes, and penalties. Listen, 1022:1, perjury and false swearing. Any person who shall willfully and deliberately in any official tribal proceedings or in the filing of tribal applications or other documents falsely swear or interpret shall make a sworn statement of affidavit, knowing same to be untrue, or shall aid, assist, induce, or procure another to do so, shall be deemed guilty of an offense, and upon conviction therefore shall be sentenced to labor and imprisonment for a period not to exceed 180 days, and a fine not to exceed 360 days. Oh, dollars, excuse me. Give me a second, please. Now, thank you. Back to, let's go back a little bit to section 20, 132. Section 20. Misconduct by officials. You all need to read this. 1020-1, demanding illegal fees. 1020-2, paying and receiving tribal money for services not rendered. Making or permitting false tribal vouchers. Unlawful interest in tribal contracts. Please tell me that this is not being done by our leaders, by Gabe, by Eddie, by our council. You all need to answer us. I have asked every single day. The tribe is in clear violation according to Ordinance 02-6, Tribal Law Ordinance of Preference. Yes, I believe we went over that. We've asked every day. We've gone over all these stuff every day. Asking, pull us in. Stop hiding behind these doors, behind your big security, behind those bulletproof vests like we're just armed to the gills. My phone's just gonna pew, 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 pew. Crazy people. The lengths you are going to hide your deceit and your lies, your criminal background. I can't wait for Friday. I cannot wait to see Mr. Cervantes in that room. If I even make it into that courtroom, I'm told I will not make it into that courtroom. I'm told that our knowledgeable, this great judge we brought here, this wonderful person, this Judge Dole, whatever, will throw a drug test on me. This is my fight, you all. It's my fight. Is marijuana. Judge Dahl, who the hell are you to tell me that I can't medicate Nelva? Already just being served from this man who's just so afraid of me. already having a text from his brother. So nice. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. Now, I would like to know how our council is able to just sit there every day and allow this to happen, because right here, in this great book of ours that tells our council how to do their job, how to do all of it, literally all of it. We wouldn't even have these issues if you were following our code, if you were following our Constitution. Yeah, we just wouldn't. We just wouldn't. I was referred to as a drug addict. That I've proven it on my social media. I'd like to see where my bowls, my empty bowls. Let's see it, Tyner. You're slandering me. You're slandering me, Tyner. And I'm not a public official, you know. Or am I? Oh, I am, I guess. So, council, go to chapter 24, tribal government. Read this chapter. Read all of it that I've been telling you, council, because Mr. Aguilar has some serious allegations, and in front of you, in hand, you have his background. Does he have a pardon? Is that why he's still sitting in that office? Because that's the only way I could understand him sitting there in that office, is if he has a pardon. And if so, answer your people. Answer your people, even the people praising you. They deserve to know. They deserve to know who they're praising. What kind of man you are. What kind of man you are, Gabe. What kind of man are you? Good enough man to choose the Marines. All on his own. No encouragement. He just decided one day, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the Marines. Hopefully, oh man, hopefully they accept me, because the other option isn't looking good for me. More fitting. But you got lucky. Let's talk about that, Mr. Aguilar. Let's talk about all these things we mentioned. I have court Friday morning. If I'm not arrested before then, because, you know, I'm violating that ex parte, you know, this BS, this right here, this ex parte right here, I'm violating it. Signed by this ridiculous woman right here. Let's see, right here. See that? That ridiculous signature? The lady who has no business even looking at my cases, Judge Dahl. No business looking at my cases. You shouldn't even let my mouth come out, my name come out of your mouth in your hearings. But you're mentioning me. I wonder how many more. All of you, all of my followers, be careful. Don't like my post, share them, comment, because she's going to come after you. She said it. She's told my mother. This lady's going to violate our rights over and over and over. She's already violated half our family's rights. Some of them are still sitting in jail. Michael Big Mouth. I still want to know why Michael Big Mouth is still sitting in jail when his mother needs him. She's pled to you all. He served all his time. He should get time served like everybody else. Who did he upset? Which one of you? And then it makes you wonder, you know, like all of you council members, Eddie, even you, Gabe, you have in hand documents that are enough to have him step down. But it has to make you wonder that he's still sitting there. Why won't you make him? Why? What does Mr. Aguilar say to you that just makes you violate our code, all of our rights? Mr. Aguilar, you need to have a general meeting, or you need to call me into your chamber so I can address all of you. Correction, into my chambers. That's my office. We put all of you there. That's not yours. That's all of ours. You need to remember that. But you call me in, or you have a general meeting so we can address you, and all these people that just defend you so much can see for themselves. We can talk about Mr. Frizzell. We can talk about his previous wife. We can talk about 8 balls. We can talk about everything. Everything now, everything. I refuse to let these violent criminals, violent criminals, continue to violate my rights. I refuse, because it's not going to be done. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. I don't care how many, I'm going to fight. Until the end, until they're all out of there. And we start to fix our tribe again. Get it back on its feet. From all these crooks that just seen themselves. Seen themselves. Put themselves before us. And all you people that like to comment about me. Say things. Tag me. Friend me. Don't be a coward. And don't use Geronimo's picture if you're going to be a coward, because he wasn't a coward. I'm a female. A female, unarmed. What are you so afraid of? Requesting the council have all been served, requesting a response to the people to know who pardoned Mr. Aguilar. Do you hear that, Gabe? Eddie? Let me see, where's this paper of mine? All these great people running our tribe. All of you, do you hear that? Why hasn't that been done? Gabe, Eddie, Darlin, Alfred, Marilee, Gina, Anthony, Ardina, and Danny. I keep forgetting about Danny. Man, Danny. We'll bring up Danny later on this afternoon. I'm sure all of you will come up again this afternoon. You always do. Especially you council. You council that's afraid to utilize your laws to do what's right. I'll continue to ask why you're doing this, why you're going to allow this person to violate our rights, to go against this code, and all his staff. We need a meeting, a general meeting, so we can ask our council why they're not doing anything. So we can ask Eddie and Gabe about all these allegations. You all better start talking. Y'all better start moving. Y'all have a good day. Hopefully I won't get arrested today. But then in a way, if I'm arrested, that just gives me more for what I'm doing. Thank you all. I'll see you all pretty soon. Remember, it's always a good day to be Mescalero Apache strong. Every day is a good day to be Mescalero Apache strong. Just remember those words and what that really means. Have a good morning, good afternoon.